It's time for City Beat, your source for all the latest news on the city of Thompson. Only on 102.9 CHTM, your radio station.
Good morning, I'm Monika and this is City Beat. Mayor Dennis Fenske is with me today. Thanks for joining me.
Good morning.
If you have a question you'd like to ask the mayor, you can call us at 677-8181. To start, what's going on around the city? It's looking more white outside since the last City Beat.
Yeah, just stating the obvious. Lots of white stuff out there. So we've shut down most of the capital works. We still have some remaining water main hookups in the Brentwood Trailer Court, so that will continue on. So there'll be some larger equipment around. You'll notice a big backhoe on Thompson Drive right now. So be aware of the signage and the barricades and the large equipment, especially after dark. Not that they're working after dark, but the equipment may be on site, so be careful of that. And with the road conditions, again, with the snow, we have that adjustment period. Everybody has now changed to winter mode. We did get a good job from Public Works yesterday in regards to clearing off the slush. So it's still freezing in the morning, so it's still slip and fall potential, as also slippery roads with the vehicle traffic as well. So be cautious of that.
Maybe to remind listeners, what's the city's snow removal operation policy?
Basically, we have three priorities, and the main priority is Thompson Drive and the emergency routes. Then we go into the schools and hospital and area, and then and the collector streets like Riverside, Westwood, Juniper, and then we go into the residential area. So it's a three-prong approach, and like I said yesterday, the guys did a great job, and they also did a good job on the multi-use and sidewalks paths as well. So I see they're clear this morning.
Line painting on Cree Road was complete over the weekend. Some residents, myself included, have noticed that the 4 lanes, or the 2 lanes for each way, seem a bit more narrow than other lanes around the city. Was the road widened to accommodate the lanes?
No, actually, it's just that when you put the lines down, and it just seems that the roads are a little narrower. The physical layout hasn't changed at all, except that the lines are now delineating 2 lanes, and they are a little shorter or narrower than the normal 2-lane traffic.
Okay. The federal election wrapped up, as I'm sure you know. What are your thoughts on the results locally and nationally? How do you think Justin Trudeau becoming Canada's next Prime Minister may affect us here?
Well, I think starting locally, I want to congratulate Nikki Ashton on her win for the area and the region. I know that her and her team worked very hard. I also want to congratulate the other candidates for putting their names forward. It's a big commitment with one of the largest areas in Canada to cover. And so, again, I want to congratulate all that put those forward, put their names forward, and also to Nikki Ashton for the win. On the national level, or I should say at the provincial level, with the national win of the Liberals, we've seen an increase in of parties in power, more Liberal candidates in Winnipeg that won their seats. So that bodes well for Manitoba as a whole. From the national perspective and the change to Justin Trudeau and the Liberal Party, there were lots of debates and lots of issues. They were obviously picked up by the voters of Canada and brought them into a majority. And I think most people would say that was a bit of a surprise. Even the Liberals, I think, were surprised with the size of the majority. But with that, it means that decisions can be made and government can move forward. I think there would have been an issue had any of the parties got in with a minority government. I think we would have seen issues in regards to trying to get legislation through, trying to get things done. But with the majority, congratulating Mr. Trudeau and his party for the hard work that they did, and that at the end of the day, the voters came out and voted for those who they felt should be in power in various areas across Canada, and we'll see what happens in the next coming 4 years.
Yeah, the voters sure did come out, especially in our riding. We got the biggest increase in voter turnout. A reminder to our listeners, you can ask Mayor Dennis Fenske a question by calling 677-8181. During Monday's City Council meeting, you mentioned that you've met with people from Liquor Mart. Are the plans for relocation moving forward? What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, the plans are still in progress to move the liquor store from its existing site. There is some procedures that they have to go through from a department perspective as far as having plans and site plans approved. So at this point, I can say that the project is still a go. They're still looking at moving probably within the next 12 to 18 months, and we'll know more as they get the approvals that they require.
Okay. During Monday's meeting, you were approved for a trip to Ottawa next month to attend the Federal and Provincial Territorial Contract Management Committee meeting. You'll be attending as the City of Thompson representative and chair of the Provincial Contract Management Committee. Can you tell us about this meeting and what you'll be doing there?
As you mentioned, it's a national meeting. It happens twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. And there are representatives, myself, from the municipalities, as well as other municipalities across Canada. I chair the Manitoba component of that committee, and basically it's a meeting with the RCMP, with the Government of Canada, with Public Safety Canada, to discuss the contracts. In Manitoba there are 22 policing contracts with the RCMP. City of Thompson has the largest contract, in excess of $4 million, $4.5 million, and so we are concerned on a regular basis in regards to increases that are negotiated that we have no input in. The negotiations take place between the Government of Canada, Public Safety, and the RCMP. We are the payers of the contract, but we have little or no impact into the negotiation process. So we have a voice at the table to raise issues and concerns, and this meeting is that opportunity to raise any concerns provincially or municipal-wise with the existing policing contracts.
Okay, I look forward to hearing how it goes. The Thompson Regional Humane Society made a presentation to Council about some changes they're undergoing. How has this organization helped the city over the years?
Well, we've had a really good partnership, as Ozzy spoke to at the meeting, in regards to animal control from our perspective and housing animals. Previously, we did house animals at the city yard, and just through a transition and the development of the Humane Society, we've been able to work out a partnership that provides them operational dollars and provides us, the community, with a service of animal control. And as Ozzy also pointed out, the rate of euthanization of animals in care has drastically decreased, which is a good thing. So we're quite optimistic moving forward as the program develops and as they move forward into a new building in the next couple of years.
Mm-hmm. The Grey Cup was in Thompson yesterday. We were speaking about it before we went on air. As far as I saw, the group that's accompanying the Cup on its trip enjoyed their day in Thompson. Do you know how the day went for them? I know the city gave them some gift bags.
My understanding is that they were very well received in all the schools, and I want to send out a big congratulations to the Boys and Girls Club and to Oswald Zaw, who also assisted through the Chamber of Commerce with presenting the group and facilitating that group. I want to congratulate the Grey Cup Committee in bringing the Grey Cup to Thompson. I know the kids were excited. I know that a lot of adults were excited to see the Cup. It's a big event, and from my understanding is the reception received was far and beyond what their expectations were. So they were on to Churchill after us. So as I said, the Grey Cup happens in November, so we'll look forward to the province and the city of Winnipeg hosting the Grey Cup, and hopefully there's an outside chance the Bombers may be there. But either way, the Grey Cup will be in Thompson, or in Winnipeg, and the festivities of this traveling show is part of that, and we were happy to receive them.
Yeah, for sure. Now, before we end for today, anything else happening? I know City Council has their meeting on Monday. Or, sorry, no, they don't.
No, we've got next week is a week off, so we've got a meeting in 2 weeks, which is the regular Monday night's meeting. I just want to encourage people to mark it on the calendar every second Monday, 7 o'clock, City Hall. The residents are more than welcome to come to our meeting. We have 2 opportunities for people to ask questions, one during the general inquiries at the starting meeting and one at question period at the end. And so we are also moving into the budget process starting next month, and so there'll be some consultations with the general public as well, and we really want to hear from the community at large as to what they would like to see in the 2016 budget. So we'll look forward to that, and there'll be more information on the website thompson.ca.
Okay, that's this edition of City Beat. Join us next Thursday around 11:30 for more on what's happening around the city and City Hall. For 102.9 CHTM, I'm Monika Gould.